What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have a 2013 Toyota Tacoma. Now what brings this Tacoma in the shop? I'm sure you guys can hear by now, this customer is getting a squeal at idle. Now they don't know where the squeal is coming from. They don't know whether it's the alternator, one of the pulleys, or a water pump. I mean, water pump don't generally make that kind of squeal, but they're having a hard time figuring out where it's coming from. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to quickly pinpoint where the source of the noise is. Now to do this, unfortunately on the Tacomas, you don't really have much room on top of the engine bay, so you're going to need to find a way to get on top, on the bottom. So what we're going to do is raise the vehicle up. I'll show you guys how to do a little quick diagnostic check to pinpoint the noise. Now some technicians would say, hey, let's replace all the parts. Alright, so now we have lifted the vehicle up, and you can see underneath you have quite a bit of few idler pulleys. You have one right here, you have your compressor there, alternator on the top, your tensioner right here, another idler pulley at the top, and then you have another one right here. So in this scenario, you don't need to guess. You could either have a stethoscope to try to pinpoint the noise, or here's another method you can try. Let me show you guys. Alright, so now we're back. So one way is you can either get a stethoscope and then go one by one at one of these pulleys to try to see if the noise will travel through. In this case, I'm using my pry bar. So you can use a pry bar too at home if you don't have a stethoscope. So one by one, I'm gonna eliminate by checking all of the pulleys, by putting my pry bar on there to see if the noise changed. Right now, I'm on that tensioner, no response. I'll go down to the bottom idler pulley. Again, no response there either. All right, let me make my way towards the top. You guys can see, no response to the change. Then I come down to this pulley right here. Get my hand on it. Now you notice how that pitch of that squeal changes. Take my hand off of it. There it is again. And now it's gone, just by putting some pressure on that bolt. Now you want to be careful while doing this, because you don't want the pry bar to get caught in the belt, and you don't want to hit the fan blades either. Try to keep the camera steady again. We put some pressure on that bolt. Sound already better. And even too, while I have my pry bar on that bolt, I can feel the grinding and the bearing material just disintegrating all through my hand. So I can actually feel it. There's a difference between this bearing and pulley with the other pulleys. Let the tension go, noise is back. See that? It goes away, comes back, goes away, and it comes back. Sorry for the quality, it's losing focus. Again, goes away. This is just me putting pressure with my pry bar. See how I have it set up? Of course, it's easier said than done when you have a lift, but if you would be doing this at home, you would be on the floor with a creeper on your back trying to do this, but it makes it a lot easier to have a lift. So that's how you quickly test it, guys. No need to replace every single pulley or try to guess whether it's the alternator and go in the guessing game. Just do a little quick simple check. Get yourself a pry bar if you don't have a stethoscope, and just start applying pressure to each individual pulleys. And then that way, if the noise or the pitch of the squeal changes, you know that's the one that's causing the problem. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching.